So this morning is a breathe and balance class. It's 45 minutes. We will take 5 minutes at the start to breathe. I'm sure we all have stress, anxiety, and things we can kind of work through our system. So we'll start with that, and then we'll start to move. Particularly like the stretches we do today and the transitions, we'll focus on opening up your neck and your shoulders. We'll do some extra forward folds. So hopefully it will be a really good grounding and also a good class for release. So we're going to start in a comfortable seat. When you guys are ready, grab a blanket or a block. You can either sit back on your heels with a block or a blanket underneath you, or you can sit in a comfortable cross-legged seat, whichever is better for your body today. And then bring your hands onto your knees or onto your thighs if you're sitting on your heels. Palms up or down, your choice. Palms down will give you more of a grounding posture. Palms up will give you more of a receptive posture. So maybe you need one more than the other. Close your eyes. Start to slow down your breath as you become aware of your breath. Just noticing the natural inhalations and exhalations of your system. Taking this class to turn inward, to slow down. And I saw somebody on Instagram recently complaining about, what does it even freaking mean to turn inward and be peaceful and just breathe? And I thought that was really interesting because it is easier said than done, but it's work, right? Sitting here for 5 minutes, slowing down, trying to keep your thoughts quiet and your breath going. That's what it means. It means to stay present. And when life feels overwhelming, which can be often, whether it's a pandemic season or it's not, it's slowing down, taking a deep breath, trying to reset and recenter. And that's what we do every single time we come to our mat. And that's what we do every single time we take a deep breath before reacting in an angry or old pattern kind of way. Breathe in through your nose, feel your belly expand. Try to draw the breath up to the top of your rib cage. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Two more. Inhale through the nose, all the way up to your collarbones this time. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Let your shoulders soften. And one more. Inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. And then gently close off your lips. We're going to start practicing our Ujjayi breath today, which we will try and hold on to throughout our practice, but we're going to ground and center and sit with the breath first. Breathing in through your nose, maybe to a count of 3 to 4 seconds. As you do, let your belly and chest expand. Try to breathe up to the top of your collarbones. Take a pause when you've filled up all the way. Exhale out your nose, sending your breath out the same way it came in, feeling your belly pull in towards your spine, feeling your shoulders and your sitting bones settle down towards the floor. Good, and then take a brief pause before you start again. Looking at this as almost a cycle. Inhaling, pause, exhale, pause, start again. All through the nose. And if the counting to 4 seconds distracts you, that's fine. Don't count, just breathe. With every breath in, inviting more oxygen, more goodness, more life, more light into your system. And with every exhale, sending out the things that annoy you, people, conversations, things that are just plaguing your system. Send them out with your exhale and try to leave them out of your system. We're going to take the next minute in complete silence for your breath. Ujjayi breath in and out through your nose. Make a slight constriction at the back of your throat. You'll hear ocean wave-like sounds or Darth Vader-esque sounds with the breath. Be as purposeful as you can and as focused as you can. Keep your breath, but slowly start to blink open your eyes, bringing your awareness back to your practice. Good. Sit up nice and tall, and gently draw your right ear to your right shoulder. And if you'd like, you can bring your right hand to the outer edge of the left side of your head, and just draw that ear down, not pushing or forcing, just the sheer weight of the hand will help you get a deeper stretch in the left neck and shoulder. Keep softening the left shoulder down away from your left earlobe. Good. And slowly release and switch sides. Left ear to your left shoulder, left hand to the right side of your head, just resting on the side of your head. Again, draw the right shoulder down now away from your right earlobe, creating space. Good. Come back to center. Make a fist with your hands and draw your knuckles right underneath your chin. Keep your elbows tucking in towards each other. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, gently use your knuckles to press your chin up towards the sky and draw your head back. Keep softening the shoulders. Keep grounding your sitting bones into the earth. Hug your elbows together. Slowly release the chin all the way to the chest. Interlace your hands behind your head. Again, no pressure, just the sheer weight of your hands will help you get a deeper stretch here in the cervical spine. If you forgot about breathing completely, that's okay. Just start again, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Ujjayi breath. I'm going to come back to center. We'll do that all one more time. Right ear to your right shoulder. Right hand to the outside of your head. Pause in here. Drop that left shoulder. And switch. Left ear to your left shoulder. Left hand to the outside of your head if you'd like. Keep drawing the right shoulder down. Come back to center, make a fist, bring your knuckles under your chin, squeeze your elbows together. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, use your knuckles to gently draw your chin and your face up towards the sky. Squeezing the elbows together. Keep breathing. On your next exhale, release your hands, bring your chin all the way to your chest, interlace your hands behind your head. Beautiful. And slowly come back to a neutral spine and move your blanket or your block if you had something underneath your booty, and make your way to a tabletop position. Shoulders, elbows, and wrists are stacked. Spread your fingers wide. Hug your belly in and up. Press into your hands. Just find a shoulder engagement here. Gaze is down. Beautiful. When you're ready, turn up onto your toes. Hug your belly in. Press into the second knuckle of each hand. Press into your toes. Lift your hips for downward facing dog. Settling in first, drawing the heels towards the mat. And when you're ready, gently shake your head yes. Looking forward to the top of your mat and then drawing your chin to the chest. A couple of times. And then shake your head no. Come back to stillness. Press into the second knuckles of your hands, so much so you feel this tiny lift of the palms, almost like suction cups lifting off the mat. Keep spreading the fingers wide, keep pressing into the second knuckles, keep softening the heels to the mat. Keep lifting the booty towards the sky and softening the heels down to create length through the back of your legs. I know sometimes it feels like we're just staying in down dog for a while, and sometimes we are, and that's okay. Check back with the breath. Inhale, look forward, take baby steps to the top of your mat, bringing your feet hip width apart. Inhale, halfway lift, find a flat back, bring your hands to your shins, gaze down. Exhale, fold. Bring your left hand between your feet like the top of a triangle. Inhale, draw the right arm up towards the sky. And your left hand can be tented, also be on a yoga block. Draw the right arm up towards the sky. Beautiful, finding length through that shoulder socket in your upper back. Make sure you're not rolling back into the heels. Roll a little bit forward into the feet so you're putting equal pressure towards the toes and the heels. Slowly release and switch. Right hand becomes the top of the triangle. Sweep the left arm up towards the sky. Keep your hips square, keep equal pressure in your feet. Gaze up to the left thumb. Slowly release. Heel toe your feet to touch. Sweep all the way high. Gaze at your thumbs. Exhale, release your hands behind your tailbone. Interlace your hands. Press your palms together, draw your knuckles towards the floor. Good. Send your tailbone down with your knuckles as much as you can. Chin is parallel to the mat. Find your breath, holding here. When you're ready, release your hands, swan dive forward, all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step to a high plank. You can drop your knees or lower from here, chaturanga. Lower halfway, upward facing dog. Draw the top of your head towards your booty, relax your butt. And downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, look forward, step or softly hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet to touch. Sweep your arms high, gaze at the thumbs, and then release your hands behind your tail. Interlace your hands again, one finger over. Draw your knuckles towards the floor, draw your shoulders down. Press your feet firmly into the floor. This will even test your balance. Really press all of the foot, each foot, into the floor like you had four corners, like your foot's a rectangle. Press into each corner. And when you're ready, release your hands, swan dive forward. Hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop to a high plank. If you're hopping, make it a silent hop, a gentle landing on your feet. Lower halfway. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Really try to stretch out the armpits here by pressing the fingertips away from you. Softening the heels down, finding length through the side body, drawing your shoulders down and back, away from your ears. One more breath. Inhale, look forward, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your big toes to touch and sit down in your chair. Sweep your arms high. Soften the shoulders down. We're paying close attention to the shoulders and the cervical spine today. Soften the shoulders down as you reach straight, strong arms away from you. Draw your tailbone forward. Good. Keep reaching the fingertips away. Keep sitting the hips down. Holding in your chair. Squeeze your inner thighs together. You're doing great. Are you breathing? You could look awesome in the pose. Doesn't matter if you're not breathing. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Swan dive forward, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, high plank. Lower halfway. Upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg to hip height only, keeping the right toes facing down and the right hip square with the left hip. Soften the left heel. Press your hands away from you. We just a ton of shoulder work in flow classes. So not only opening them today, but every time you're doing a power yoga class where you are with me, we're working on the shoulders. Really soften the shoulders away from the ears. And then draw the right foot forward between your hands, spin your back heel down, sweep your arms high, press your palms together above your head, warrior one. Cross your thumbs, gaze up at the thumb knuckles, sink 90 degrees to the right leg, press to the outer edge of your left foot. Gaze up as you soften the shoulders and straighten the arms. Slowly release your hands behind your tailbone, send your gaze forward, draw the knuckles towards the floor. Good. Keep opening across your chest, bringing softness to the shoulders. Can you soften your jaw? Can you release any tension in the body? Good. Slowly release the hands to frame the right foot. Step to a high plank. Low plank. Hug the elbows in. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. You're doing great. I know you're working. Keep breathing. Inhale the left leg to hip height. Press through the left heel, soften the right heel. Press your hands away from you, soften the chest towards the front of the right thigh. Ignite the back of the left thigh. Trying not to lift it higher, but just to find that activation of the back of your left thigh, lifting it towards the sky. And then step the left foot forward. Warrior one, spin the back foot down. Sweep high, press the palms together above your head. Cross the thumbs, gaze up at the thumb. Thumb knuckles, straight strong arms. Maybe smile as you look up. Maybe tune back into your breath. Then slowly release the hands, interlace your fingers. One finger over, press the palms together, draw the knuckles down. Good, keep sinking into the left leg, opening across the chest. And then slowly release the hands. Step to a high plank, or you could skip it and meet us in down dog. Your choice. Lower halfway. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Good. One more. Inhale. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Good. Inhale, look forward. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your big toes to touch and sit down in your chair. Sweep the arms high. Soften the shoulders down. Finding length all down your side body, along your ribs to your hips. Scoop the tailbone forward. Reach the fingertips away from you. Relax your jaw. Chair. Sit down a little bit lower. Bring your hands to prayer, and then your arms out to a T. Twist to the right, reaching the left fingertips forward and the right fingertips back. Make sure the left knee has not jutted forward. Draw it back in line with the right knee. Reaching and turning, soften that right shoulder away from your right ear. And then big rotation, switch directions, twist all the way to the left. Keep that right knee drawing back in line with the left. Sit down and fold forward. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, high plank. Maybe lifting and holding one foot in the air. Lower halfway. Upward facing dog. Soften the shoulders down. Soften the head back. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg to the sky. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Sweep the arms high. Press the palms together above your head. Cross your thumbs. Reach the fingertips to the ceiling. Sink into the right leg. 90 degrees. Bring your hands to prayer. Tip forward onto the right leg. Lift the left leg. Warrior three. Toes facing down. Keep opening across the chest. Gaze is down. Hips are square. Shoulders are square. Good. Hands in prayer. If you want a little bit more, you can stretch your arms forward, pressing your palms together, or keep your hands in prayer. Yogi's choice. Left toes facing down. Release your hands to the floor. Lift the left leg to the sky. Standing split. Keep lifting, lifting, lifting that left leg as high as you can. And then start to bend the right leg. Stretch the left leg all the way back. Drop the left knee for a low lunge. Sweep your arms high. Gaze up towards the sky. Reach the fingertips away from you. Beautiful. And then fold over the right leg. Walk the right foot to the right. Let's take a little lizard while we're here. Lower onto your forearms. Keeping the left knee resting on the earth. You can scooch it back an inch or two. Roll onto the outer edge of the right foot. Roll the right knee to the right. Check in. Tune in to your breath. We're still in the midst of our practice, but our practice doesn't always have to be 0 to 60. It doesn't always have to be fast flow. The practice is breathing, resetting, staying present. If you want a little bit more in your lizard for a few more breaths, bring the front of your left forearm parallel to the front of your mat and bring your right hand to your right thigh. Gently press your right hand into your right thigh as you roll your chest up towards the sky. Keep softening that right shoulder away from your right ear. Keep relaxing your face. Good. Beautiful. And then slowly release. Press your palms into the earth. Hug your belly in. Start to press your hands away as you bend the left leg. Find a table. And then downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, the left leg to the sky. Soften the right heel. Press the hands away from you. And then step the left foot all the way forward. Warrior one. Spin your back foot down. Sweep your arms high. Sink into the left leg. Rotate the ribs and hips square to the top of your mat. Press your palms together. Gaze up at your thumb knuckles. Reach the fingertips away as you soften your shoulders down. Straight, strong arms. Beautiful alignment here. And then bring your hands to prayer in one motion. Tip forward. Warrior three. Lift the right leg off the mat. Toes facing down. Gaze is down. Chest, shoulders, ribs, hips. Square. Facing down. Beautiful. Press the thumbs into your sternum. Press through the right heel. Ignite the back of the right thigh. Again, if you want a little bit more, you can stretch your arms forward, pressing your palms together. Today, I'm keeping the hands right at heart center, so it feels best for my body. And when you're ready, release both hands to the floor as gracefully as you can, and lift your right leg up, 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 as high as you can for standing split. And then slowly start to stretch the right foot all the way back. Lowering onto the right knee, point the back toe away from you, sweep the arms high, low lunge. Beautiful. Left knee over left ankle, no further. Reach up, soften the shoulders down. Play with your balance even a little bit here. One more breath. On your exhale, fold forward, bring both hands to the inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot to the left for lizard. You can stay right here on the palms or tented fingers, or you can soften onto your forearms or a folded blanket, towel, or yoga block. Good. Roll onto the outer edge of your left foot. Relax your jaw and your face. And if you'd like, bring your right arm parallel to the top of your mat. Bring your left hand to your left thigh, gently pressing that left thigh away from you. Keep relaxing the front hip flexor on the right side and the outer glutes of the left side. Keep relaxing your hips and keep relaxing your jaw and keep breathing. Slowly bring both palms back to the floor. Press your heart away. Bend the right leg. Draw the left knee to a tabletop. Good. Sit back on your heels. Take a child's pose. Stretch the arms forward. Soften the forehead to the mat. Take 3 deep breaths here. Keep softening the booty towards the heels. Keep stretching the fingertips away from your shoulders. Active child's pose here. When you're ready, make your way to downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here in down dog. Again, same action. Stretch the fingertips away from you. And now we're not softening the booty towards the heels, we're softening the heels towards the mat. Keep stretching the fingertips away from your shoulders. Keep pressing into the second knuckles. Good. Keep pressing your heart towards your thighs. And inhale, look forward. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, grab opposite elbow for ragdoll. Let your head hang. Let your chest hang. Let the weight of your forearms draw your upper half down, drawing the top of your head towards your mat. And then release tension fingers to the floor. Put as big of a bend in your knees as you need to touch the floor comfortably. Heel toe your feet to touch and roll all the way up to stand. Slowly release your hands through prayer and heart center and release your hands by your sides. Standing at the top of your mat. And practice a little bit of balancing here. Transfer the weight into the left foot. Draw your right hip. Your right knee to hip height. Good. Keep the palms open here. Just stand here in your power. Stand here in your balance pose. Good. And then interlace your hands below your right knee. And once you do that, you might find your shoulders hunching forward. Draw your back like you're against a wall. Stretch the left arm to the left and draw the right knee towards the right. Keep the right foot flexed and the gaze to the left thumb. Keep finding length in the left arm, drawing the left shoulder into the socket, but still reaching the left fingertips away from you. Flex the right foot. Come back to center. We're going to do this one more time. This time you can interlace your hands again, or you can bring your left hand to your left hip and interlace your peace fingers around your right toe and stretch the leg out straight. If you're taking the first variation, you know what to do. When you're ready, left arm to the left, wherever you are, right leg to the right, whether you're holding on below the knee or you have the leg straight. Gaze to the left thumb if possible. Draw the shoulder blades together on your back like you're squeezing them together. Hug your belly button to your spine. And with control, come back to center, hands to prayer. Hold the right leg up, knee at hip height, and release. Pedal out your feet. That left leg just did a lot of standing work, I know. And then ground to the right foot. Draw the left knee to hip height. Open the palms like you're in Tadasana, just with one leg in the air. Find your balance, and then interlace your hands below your knee. Draw your shoulders back, ground the entire right foot into the floor. And when you're ready, open the right arm to the right, active arm, and the left leg to the left. Flex your left foot, gaze over the right thumb. The right arm here is serving kind of like your kickstand, but find a strong right arm. Find an active left foot. Good, come back to center. Same option, you can interlace your hands below your knee. We'll take one more set of this, or right hand to your right hip. Left peace fingers, hold on and poke around the left big toe. Straighten the left leg. And then wherever you are, open the left leg to the left and the right arm to the right. And if you fall out, it's a good practice in ego. Just come back and try again. Beautiful. Standing strong on the right leg. And bring everything back to center. Hands to prayer, left knee at hip height. Release. Tadasana. Shoulder soften, tailbone down. Good. From here, gently catch the inside of your right foot. Stretch your left arm up towards the sky, coming into dancer. Hold here for one moment. Reach the left fingertips towards the sky. And when you're ready, reach the left fingertips forward. Draw your chest forward. Kick the right leg back for dancer. Reaching and kicking. Relax the right shoulder. Beautiful. Slowly release, no slingshot. And vinyasa to the other side. Right arm to the sky, catch the inside of your left foot. Draw the left knee back in line with your right. Reach the fingertips high. Find a nice stretch in the quad before we go anywhere. And then slowly tip forward, reaching the right fingertips forward. Kick the left foot into your left hand, drawing the toes towards the sky, keeping your weight propelling forward and kicking back. It'll help keep you balanced and stable. And then slowly make your way back to stand without slingshotting. Release to Tadasana for a breath. And then inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, high plank. Lower halfway, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. For 2 breaths, inhale. On your next inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. And then draw the right knee towards your right wrist for pigeon, bringing the right shin parallel to the top of your mat. Release the left knee to the floor. Scooch that left knee back. And find square hips, square ribs. And when you're ready, fold forward. Lowering onto your forearms or your forehead for pigeon. Pigeon is the ultimate test for staying present, flexing that muscle of being still, of inner awareness. Also a really good restorative forward fold here, softening in the hips. Today we're focused a lot on reducing stress in your cervical spine and your shoulders. We're also going to take some time to do a few extra forward folds, and this being the first one. When you're ready, walk your hands back towards your right shin, turn up onto your left toes, scooch that left knee forward, press into the left foot so your left knee lifts off the mat, step to a high plank. Hold here for a breath. Downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg to the sky. Draw your left knee forward towards your left wrist, releasing your shin to the mat. Drop your right knee. Scooch the right knee away from your right hip, finding length in the front of your right hip. Good. Staying on the tented fingers to first find square hips and ribs, square to the top of your mat. When you're ready, fold forward onto your forearms, or you can lower your forehead to the floor and stretch your arms all the way forward. You can also lower onto yoga blocks or a folded blanket or a pillow. And again, using this minute to stay present, to breathe, to be in your pigeon. Keep relaxing in the outer left glute. If you find yourself sinking onto the left butt cheek, bring your hips back square, like your hips are gently hovering over the mat. You might feel the front of your hip drawing towards the floor. You might feel like it's a million miles away. Either way, as long as your hips are square, it's okay. And then from here, start to walk your forearms towards your left shin. Sit onto your left butt cheek. Sweep both feet forward. Good. Pull the fleshy part of your cheeks away from your sitting bones. Draw your left hips. Draw both hips under your shoulders. Good. Flex and point your toes a couple times. You feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs. Good. And then bring your legs to a nice wide straddle. Keep the action of drawing your hips under your shoulders. So they have to scoot back. And your straddle doesn't need to be the widest. Mine's definitely not the widest straddle in the world. Just needs to be nice. Open legs, flexed feet, toes coming towards your shoulders. Bring your tented fingers right in front of your pelvic floor. Hug your belly and press your sitting bones into the mat. And when you're ready, walk your hands forward, lowering from the hips and the belly first. Good. And then keep flexing your feet. Keep kind of scooching those hips under your shoulders and soften down. Maybe coming onto a yoga block or a folded blanket. Maybe stretching your arms out or lowering your forearms to the floor. The most important thing in forward folds is that we fold with a straight spine. And the second most important thing is that you take some nice long exhales while we're here. We fold with a straight spine to prevent adding more tension and stress into the cervical spine, the shoulder and the neck area and your upper back. So really folding first from your belly, then your ribs, then your chest, and then your forehead, kind of like your closing of the letter V. That's kind of how you want to imagine it. I know that we're not that bendable, but maybe some of you are. But just that action, just that image of folding the top of the V, like closing it. When you're ready, walk your hands back towards your pelvic floor. Draw the soles of your feet together for cobbler's pose, making a wide or narrow diamond. You can draw your heels closer to your pelvic floor for more of a stretch, or you can stretch them away from you if you need a little bit more space in your hips. Holding onto the inner edges of your feet. Inhale, press your heart forward. Exhale, fold forward, keeping the elbows hugging in, drawing your belly, ribs, chest, and your head down. And once you've made your full fold, you can keep your hands where they are or stretch your arms forward. Continuing to soften your forehead towards your toes. Keep relaxing in the hips and glutes. Keep relaxing your jaw and your face. Keep relaxing your forehead towards your toes. Good. And then slowly walk your hands up your legs. Stretch your legs out long. Give them a little shake. And bring your feet to the floor. Hands behind your low back. Lower onto your forearms. And then lower onto your backs. Take a happy baby. Maybe drawing your knees to your armpits first. And then grabbing hold of the outer edges of your feet. Soften the shoulders to the mat. Soften your low back into the mat. When you're ready, stretch your legs out long, one at a time. Letting your feet splay open. Open your arms, palms facing up, finding a really receptive Shavasana, receptive to the new breath work you did today, receptive to maybe the newfound peace, and receptive to letting anything go that you needed to let go in class today, and keeping it out of your system, off of your body, out of your head. We'll take the next minute to rest here in Shavasana.